Hi there. I'm Melissa, a Senior Health and Safety Advisor for Hazuko, and I'd like to tell you about contractor management and why it's so important to get it right. Let's start by going over some questions that you may have, such as who is it for, what is it, how does it work, and what do I need to do? So let's start with who it's for. If you're the main contractor, otherwise known as the PCBU or principal contractor, you're responsible for the health and safety of everyone on site, not just your direct employees. It's up to you to make sure that you're working with contractors to reduce the level of risk on site. If you use contractors that aren't appropriately trained, certified, or experienced to carry out the tasks you've hired them for, or if they don't take health and safety seriously, they're at risk at harming themselves and they're at a risk to the success of the project and your business, and nobody wants that. So, what is contractor management? Contractor management is all about the process of achieving the 3 Cs by making sure everyone is consulting, coordinating, and cooperating to make sure health and safety is managed well on site. When there are multiple businesses on site who are all responsible for health and safety, this is called overlapping duties. Contractor management works by looking at what is reasonably practicable for you and your contractors to achieve during the course of your working relationship. It looks at what is individually possible and what is individually reasonable for you to achieve. And then this part in the middle that shows the crossover is where your duties overlap and the legislation requires you to work together to assess risks, implement control measures, and communicate together to achieve safer, more effective outcomes for everyone. This sounds complicated, but once it's broken down, it's relatively simple. So hang in there, stay with me, and let's keep going. What does good contractor management look like? To reduce the risk to your business, you should be doing your homework on contractors before you start working with them. This part of the contractor management process is called pre-qualification. You need to make sure that any contractor you appoint has the right skills, experience, and credentials to do the job, that they are a legitimate business, and that they have insurances in place, that they're going to carry out the work safely, and that means asking for information such as their health and safety policy and procedures, how they would deal with incidents on site, how they identify and manage any risks that they're introducing to the site. Once the project is kicking off, you need to make sure contractors are aware of your site-specific safety plan, otherwise known as a SSSP, and that they're inducted onto site by scanning the Hazuko QR code and following the on-screen prompts. Throughout their time working with you on the project, you need to monitor your contractors and ensure they're following good health and safety practices on site. Contractors should be actively engaged, communicating with you, attending toolbox talks, sharing risk assessments, swims, or task analysis when completing high-risk work. Hazuko also recommends tracking who is on site and when at all times. We understand that when you have a lot of contractors coming and going, it can turn into a bit of a headache trying to stay on top of everything, having to collect all the information, documentation, insurances, and training expiry dates. So, what do we say that you need to do? It's really simple. Pick up the phone and give us a call from New Zealand on 0800 555 339 and Australia 1800 954 702 so that we can provide you with the tools to make contractor management much simpler. Hopefully that answers some of your questions about contractor management and how important it is that you are pre-qualifying and managing the health and safety of both your employees and your contractors on site. Enjoy and stay safe.